Okay, what gives your party credibility to lead New Zealand out of recession?
Well, we've managed the health crisis, which has been acknowledged as world leading. We went hard, we went early, and as a consequence of that, we've got one of the most open economies in the world. We have a plan for driving economic resilience, and I think we've proven that we can do this. We've got experience now, we've got ministers who are hardened, we've got ministers with a vision and a leader in Jacinda Ardern who is acknowledged at this point in time as one of the world's best leaders.
But you're also lacking a surplus this time round.
We're in a recession. I mean, we're heading into one of the biggest recessions in the last 100 years because of COVID. But we've got a plan to get us out of this. And we were one of the first countries in the world to get money out the door to keep people engaged in employment.
Well, I think the best example I can give you of recent times is the Christchurch earthquake. So National borrowed quite a lot of money after the Christchurch earthquake to rebuild, and they paid that all back within 4 years. So I think that really tells you that borrowing isn't the problem. It's having a plan to be able to pay it back, and I know that National has the track record to prove that that is the case. And so, it's not a question about how much debt there is, but it's what the plan is to actually pay that money back so we're not burdening New Zealand with the debt.
But after 9 years of government, we had record homelessness, poverty, crumbling hospitals, infrastructure was a mess. That's not good management.
Well, I think that if you look at actually what's happened in the last 3 years, so we had 5,000 families on the waiting list for state housing at the end of National's government, and they admit that that is not good enough, but now we're at 15,000. So I think what we're saying is that actually there's a lot more to it than just what can be done in 9 years. It's having a plan far into the future that maintains itself. And I think that, that there are a lot of things that we did really well. But, maybe 9 years isn't long enough. You look at Judith Collins' latest announcement, 10 years is her vision for the Auckland infrastructure package. And 10 years is a vision. Sometimes 9 years, you just can't get it all done.
I think the most important thing about our party is that we are team players. We've helped to lead a government so far. I mean, we're 5% of the vote. We've had 8 MPs, and we've achieved so much in the last 3 years.
We're a party outside of Parliament right now, so the reality is we're not going to lead New Zealand. We are looking to get over the 5% threshold and support a government into leading us out of recession.
You'll support any government?
There are resonances with various parties. I mean, obviously New Conservative is a right of centre party, so we probably resonate more with National. The party has come out and said that they wouldn't support the current coalition, but it's a constantly changing political landscape, so who knows who's going to be working to build a government come September 19th.
We have got a 5-point plan that we have worked on, and it has been all costed and it is comprehensive. So the ACT Party are set to go. Now, some of the points in that plan are simply this: reduction of tax in the middle income bracket, the $48,000 to $70,000 income bracket, reduced from 30% down to 17.5%. That's a permanent reduction. GST, we are proposing to reduce to 10% GST for a period of 12 months. Now, all that is designed to stimulate the economy and get the economy growing. For businesses, it'll be less expense for them because they are not paying out so much GST, and for income people, they're getting more money in their back pocket, therefore they can spend more.